What's up, it's Skidaro here. Welcome back to more Kirby Superstar. In the last episode, we finished up Dynablade, and in this episode, we're going to get started on my least favorite sub-game in this game, the Great Cave Offensive. And you'll see why it's my least favorite in a minute, but right now, let's just get started. Alright, Great Cave Offensive. Get through the deadly cave while collecting hidden treasures. Alright, the level 4 rank difficulty, so let's get started with it. Now, I am actually going to wait for the cutscene this time because something funny happens. As you see, there's like crystals in the background, but if we wait for the cutscene right here... Oh, look at me, I'm just walking along and... Oh, wait, didn't notice that danger sign? No! I know, I just ruined that cutscene. But, if we look at the startup screen now... Kirby's right there with the bandage on his head. Oh, man, that's priceless. Anyway, is this your first time playing? No, it is not! And I bet you're just going to explain for us. Yeah, yep, you are. But whatever. That's what you have me for. Anyway, like the story beforehand said, Kirby just fell down a hole while going exploring, and he thought, you know what? I'm down here anyway, so why not just go explore the cave? So, let's just get started. Anyway... You have Knuckle Jill right here. We'll just suck him up and become Fighting Kirby. And there's a few moves I didn't really explain with Fighting Kirby. Like, for example, if we press up and Y, we do a Shoryuken! And I can't believe I didn't mention this before, but that's totally a Hadouken right there. The hold Y button. Anyway, right there! The main goal of this sub-game is to collect treasure right there. All you have to do is just find treasure chests, press up when you're near them, and you'll get the treasure inside. And they'll just explain the treasure inside and its value. Let's see. Right here we have a gold medal, which kind of looks like a Mario coin. That's cool. Anyway, another feature of Fighting Kirby is that if you go near an enemy, while holding the control stick in that way, you could actually grab them. And you could throw them either left or right. I'm just going to show right here. Or you have to press Y. Anyway. Okay. That may have been a bad example. But right there, as you see, that block was breakable right there. And it revealed a hidden doorway. So let's just go inside right there. Actually, I just thought of a joke with the whole Hadouken and Shoryuken thing. Anyway, we had a gold coin right here, which kind of looks like the medallion on top of Meowth's head from Pokemon. And that just brings me up to something. There are a lot of video game references in these treasures we'll find. So, Flower, get off! Let me go! Oh no! My fighting ability! Okay, first off, let's get beat. Actually, you know what? That just got rid of fighting. Whoops. Whatever. Anyway, right here, you're going to want to destroy this block right here, and then destroy this block. Leave the middle block untouched. And I'll show you why in a minute. But right now, let's just get our treasures that we earned. Let's see, if we press... Okay, another ability that Kirby doesn't have when, he doesn't have any copy abilities, that if you hold down and press B, do a low kick. So that's another ability that Kirby has if he doesn't have a copy ability. Anyway, let's just get this treasure, and it is the whip! Very good. Anyway, so, like I was saying, if you hit this middle block right here, a pillar of lava goes down right there, and it'll make that treasure ungettable, so you gotta want to be careful about that. Anyway, we just get Fighting Kirby again. Anyway, on to my joke about the Fighter Kirby. Anyway, so before this game, HAL Laboratories went over to Capcom. I was like, hey, can we use some moves from Street Fighter? And you know what they said? Shoryuken! I know, it's a lame joke. Anyway, I'm just gonna get Wing Kirby right here, because there's stuff with Wing Kirby I didn't show off either. If you go forward and press Y when you're near an enemy, you can do that. And also, if you press Y again when you do that little thing, you can actually do an aerial flip. I'll be sure to show that off. But anyway, Wing Kirby is recommended for this area because we need to press these buttons and go through these gates fast. You'll see this mechanic way more later, but for now, let's just get through it. Hurry up. Anyway, if you miss any of the gates, there's a door right there. It'll take you to the beginning, but we got them anyway, so let's just collect our treasure, the crystal ball. All right. And see, it costs a lot. So, let's see, let's move on. Oh, what did I do? I don't know. And as you can see right there, we did like a motion right there when we press Y in the air. That's like winged heading or something, or falcon something. I don't know the names of these. Well, I know some of the names of the moves, but not all of them, so bear with me on that. Like it really matters. Anyway, just give some food Knuckle Joe because he's weak. And let's just get a treasure right here. As you can see now, most of the treasure here is pretty easy to get, but later on they're going to be more difficult to get. Force you to go out of your way. Like right here we have a Lucky Cat, which is just a reference to Japanese stuff. You know, Lucky Cats bring good luck, you know. Anyway, like I was saying, most of the treasure here, you have to go out of your way to get, so I'll make sure to get all of them. And if you could have guessed by now, getting all the treasures here counts for 100%, like a majority of 100% of this game. Anyway, what I'm showing off right here is that if you miss anything, you just bomb that wall right there, and you can actually create a shortcut that'll lead you back to the beginning of this room, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's just keep on going forward, because I'm pretty sure I got all the treasure here. Pretty sure. Anyway, these blocks right here, when you step on them, they break. Do not break that middle one right there. Just fly over it. Really, Knuckle Joe? Really? Just for that, I'm getting rid of you. Okay, that's like I've explained this before, but that's a problem I have with this game. Like the partners themselves, well, the partners AI. There's just so many things wrong with them. Like they kill steal a lot, they get in the way, and really, if I had to compare their AI to anything, I would compare them to Pikmin AI. Yeah, that bad. Anyway, what we want to do to get that treasure is come over here and hit this block right here, which is actually a bombable rock for some reason, and just come down here and be careful when getting it, because again, that block is breakable. And just get this treasure. And we get the Shiryu sword. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Shiryu sword? Whatever. Anyway, as you can see right there, if you let that block break, the treasure will fall into the lava and you can't get it. So, yeah. And, oh my god, pancakes! Must get. Anyway, let's see. Let's see if I can bomb it. Or, can I? I want to see if I can. There we go. Anyway, come down here. We get another treasure, which is the Screwball. See, right there. There's our first video game reference. The Screwball, obviously being from Metroid. In the remake, it's named Screw Attack. Yes, in the remake, some of the treasures were renamed, so I'll make sure to note that as well. And, Bronto Burst, you stupid fly thing. Okay, let's fire back and just, let's keep on going on. All right. See, what we're going to do up here is knock out these blocks right here and get this treasure right here, which is the Ichigo Candy. All right. I'm sure there's, like, a lot more references in here that I'm not noticing, and please don't yell at me in the comments. Like, I know a few references to stuff, but not all of them. Anyway, right here is actually something pretty special to Great Kid Adventure. This is a save cabinet. All we have to do is step on this platform, and we have to get... Yeah, we get the option to save. So let's just save right now. And if we press this button right here, we get a maximum tomato to recover our health. So yeah, easy way to save. Now, in the Virtual Console version, you don't really need... Okay, I did not want to do that. In the Virtual Console version, you do not really need to worry about saving, because if you just go back to the home menu on the Wii title thing, or board, then it'll save. The game saves automatically. So yeah, that's a good strat for the Virtual Console version. Let's see if I can... There we go. Anyway, we want to come down here and break this block right here, because it is important for something later. And actually up here, if we break this block right here, we get a free 1-up, so that's cool. And... Boomerang, bro! Get out of here. Anyway, let's see. Break this block right here, and keep going forward. Did not want to go down there. Okay, how is everyone doing today? Today is the... I actually forget, but I haven't looked at the calendar lately, so we got... I don't know. I don't really find that important, just to know the dates. Actually, no, it kind of is important to know dates, just in case, like, you have something going on or something. But here I am talking about dates and everything, which I really shouldn't. I should really be talking about the game right here. Anyway, just get this treasure right here, which is the Zebra Mask. Now, you'll notice that the Zebra Mask bears a resemblance to Phanto from Super Mario 2. In the DS remake, they actually make this connection a little more obvious by renaming it the Phanto Mask. So yeah, that's pretty cool over there. Wow! Jerk enemy placement. Like, that's the thing about this game. There's, like, some really jerk enemy placement in this game, I have to say. And let's just fire Kirby back and just keep on going forward. Do this door right here. And as you can see right there, this breakable block right here, just in case you miss that treasure and you want to go back and get it. And Bronto Bird, give me your pancakes! Give me my pancakes! Alright. Anyway, just come over here, and this is probably the easiest mini-boss ever, because all you have to do is just break these blocks right here, and, well, the platform below him is breakable, so if you want to get done with this boss fight faster, then you can just break those blocks, and it'll just fall down, and he'll kill himself, so, yeah. Because that's a good thing to have in a video game. Anyway, let's see, just come over here, there's a few plasma lists in case you want plasma Kirby, so, yeah. Let's see, Sir Kibble, Plasma Kirby, and we just get into this cannon right here and aim upwards. to get another treasure, which is the Star Stone. Alright. So let's just keep on going forward and get all these foods. So you just enter this cannon again. There's nothing over to the left of the cannon, so don't worry. Just keep on going right in. What hit me? Was it? It was probably one of Sir Kibble's boomerangs. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. Let's see. Just defeat Kaboo right there, which is pretty surprising because for any fans of the anime, you know that Kaboo is like the keeper of the Warp Star and, you know, protector of the Star Warriors and junk. And here I am going on tangents again. And in this game, we're defeating, you know, multiple Kaboos. Anyway, let's just come over here and get this treasure right here, which is the Beast's Fang, which kind of reminds me of the Razor Fang that you get in, like, Pokemon games, but, you know, whatever. This isn't Pokemon, this is Kirby. Speaking of which, who else is excited for Pokemon Black and White 2 to come out? I sure am excited. There's going to be, like, a lot of stuff in the game that wasn't in the first game. There's, like, a lot of stuff, actually. More stuff than, like, any other Pokemon game, I think. Like, that one thing with all the gym leaders in it, where you can fight all the gym leaders from, like, well, almost all the gym leaders from, like, every Pokemon game ever. So that's pretty cool, in my opinion. Anyway, just come over here, and actually, I just realized we do need Cutter for a little bit here. Well, we don't really need Cutter, but... oh, wow, there he is. We don't really need Cutter, but there's a mechanic here that, you know, shows off what Cutter can do. So, right here, these platforms are held up by strings. If you use Cutter on them, after you break the string, and that platform will fall down. Fall down. Wow, I cannot talk today. And wow, what are these enemies called? I have no idea what these enemies are called. Anyway, let's see. Be careful of these ones right here, and avoid that enemy right there. No! Tack! You stole my bunkers! And you killed yourself at the same time, so that's pretty ballsy of you. Anyway, let's just get this treasure right here, which is the bandana, which kind of reminds me of the bandana fighter Kirby wears, so... yeah. Let's keep up. Jerk! Enemy placement strikes again! It put me all the way back at the save cabin! Okay, so back to where I was before that jerk tack ambushed me. We just keep going up right here, and see, there's a Samir, which is actually weird because I've been calling it Schmear when its name is Samir. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Actually, we do need to cut down this one right here, but to get this treasure right here, let's see, get this one up first and defeat this enemy, whatever it's called. Well, we don't really need to defeat it, but anyway, we get the springtime right here. Now, something interesting about this treasure. Like I said before, like, most of the treasure was renamed in the remake. However, also in the remake, some of the treasure was replaced. Like, this one, for example. As you know, as you notice, its name is Springtime. And if you could have guessed by now, there's 3 other treasures in here with, you know, the names Summertime, Autumn, Wintertime, respectively. Now, in the remake, they combined all 4 of those treasures and made it into one treasure, the Season Heart. And this is the Season Heart is the treasure you would get right here if you were playing the DS remake. But for now, it's Springtime, so, you know, it costs the same too, so you don't need to worry about that. So, let's just keep on going forward. Actually, something else about the Springtime is that it is the last treasure in Area 1, which is, well, Area 1 is called Subdues, by the way, but anyway, Springtime is the last treasure in Area 1, so something I forgot to show off is that if you want to look at how much treasure you accumulated, all you have to do is press X and see all the treasure you collected. Anyway, like I said before, Springtime is the last treasure for this area, so yeah, looks like we collected all the treasure. Again, I cannot talk today. Let's just get this Maximum Tomato. And actually, right here, I'm going to show off a new ability, which is Jet Kirby. Yes, Jet Kirby, one of my more favorite abilities. Like, it's top 5. Anyway, now, like Wing Kirby, when Kirby floats, he actually he gets to use that jetpack on his back, so that's pretty cool. Now, Jet Kirby works a lot like Fighter Kirby, in which you have to charge up Y. If you charge up Y and then release it prematurely, you do this jet kick right here. If you do it full charge, you get this jet headbutt right here. As you notice, if we knock into a wall, we do that jet cracker. If you do that without using getting knocked into a wall, all you have to do is press while you're doing jet heading. So yeah, that's cool. If you do it in the air, you do this cool thing in the air. Now, the next 2 moves I'm going to show off are a little tricky to pull off. Oh, what? Oh, my perfect example right there. if you press Y while you're doing a fully charged jet heading, you get to do like a dive bomb attack. That's really cool. If you do it prematurely, like near this enemy, you, like I said, it's hard to pull off, but basically what you do is that you press Y near an enemy, and you get to blast them with your jet fuel. Yeah, fuel, so that's pretty cool. And also what you can do with Jet Kirby is that you can charge up all the way, press B to save it, and then when you then press B twice and do this really cool rocket thing. So yeah, that's Jet Kirby in a nutshell. So yeah, let's just keep on going forward right here, and get to the area boss! Yes, this is Fatty Whale, the first area boss of Great Cave Offensive. Yeah, see how bosses work here is that they're area bosses, not just stage bosses. Well, area bosses and stage bosses, what's really the difference? Anyway, what Fatty Whale's basically going to do is just roll around, I'll do all this stuff. He'll create waves that'll, he'll create waves like he'll do right here. And he'll, well, you can avoid them, but it's really hard. And let's see, there's jet heading, like I was showing off. And admittedly, Jet Kirby's probably not the best ability to fight Fatty Whale with, but you know. Okay, got that before he launches a wave right there. So yeah. What you could also do is do Jet Rush, and it'll actually be impervious to any damage he nails at you. And anyway, like right there, if you try to guard, you cannot avoid that wave. So let's see. And ouch! Let's see. They also go in the middle of the stage and try to flip you, so that's not good. Let's see. I'm sorry if my commentary is nonsensical right now. I'm just trying to focus on trying to beat this boss. Let's see, where's he gonna appear? Right up there, and oh god, crap. Oh, there we go! It just took one more hit. In the remake, he has like a little X over his eye when you defeat him, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's just keep on moving on. And right here, we get to a little minecart phase. So let's just get in the minecart and transform into Trolley Kirby, which really isn't a transformation per se, but just a little fun thing. Now, there are other areas in this game, well, in this sub-game, and when you get to one of these minecart phases, then you know you're transitioning from one area into another. So, yeah, let's just go into Area 2, which is the crystal area. All right. You know, hence with all the crystals and everything. Anyway, there's a door right there leading to another area. But if we go down, we get the dime, which ironically costs like 10G. Cool. I believe like the values here are in Japanese yen, so that's cool. Now you may think that's all there is, but actually that's not true. These blocks are breakable right here, and if you go down, you not only get a 1-up right here, but you also get the glass slippers, which is most likely a reference to Cinderella. So yeah, there's probably not only video game references, but there's like other references to other media too. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Ah, frog! Come in here and die! Anyway, we have like 3 ways we could go right here, but right here, I'm just going to go in this save cabin right here and save. And I believe now that we've finished Area 1 of the Great Cave Offensive, we're going to end things off right here, alright? So, next time on Kirby Superstar, we're going to be continuing through the Great Cave Offensive, alright? So, see you then.